Something there we will do first. Damn it. Great.
You're dressed.
Oh, that hurts right here.
I just hate it. You see it? I'm sorry for a second. And she just. Are these all yours? They're all scissors my mother-in-law.
Hey, lady, you guys put this on camera.
I was trying to ignore it.
Yeah, I know. I got upstairs. Those two are things. Yeah,
I wonder if we could put that
Steve! Yo, Steve!
We're just gonna put this one out first.
Pasha, did you get one? What?
John Denver had a whole bunch of stuff.
As we go on our ways now, as we all separate and some of us will stay together. Thank you for all the memories, for so far all the safety. We ask you that you continue to guide us, protect us this weekend, next weekend, forever. Give us the strength to go on alone. Do what we need to do. Thank you for the friendships, the heartaches that are going to grow. Continue to give us faith. Let us enjoy our lunch. Now I'd like to introduce the head table. To my right we have Mr. Potter, Mr. Bennett, Mr. Fisher, Mr. Warning, Mrs. Rosenley, Mr. Raffadina, Mrs. Popple, Mr. Park, to my left, Mr. Gatton, Mr. Bell, Mrs. Lycetta, Mrs. Miller, Mr. Locke, Mrs. Johnson, Mr. Williams, and Mr. Davis. Now I'd just like you all to invite both of you please to the buffet table.
Take it easy. Might need yoga inside of it.
Sorry.
Just scoot the table over. Tony, were you in rehearsals with him? Huh? You in rehearsal?
Yeah, it was real fun.
Long story, man. They need another play. I don't need to. You can put it all in one. They're on the table. Where? Next to your, oh, where is Maine? Where is Maine? It's their shade.
I'm coming.
Better get my deal bit.
Next time, would you?
Would have been perfect, something like squirted out though.
Oh, no, you're not gonna get a picture.
Take a drink, Jeff. That's an idea. You gotta get our money out somehow.
I need some mayonnaise on this though.
Mayonnaise. This would have taken a long time to set up.
I think that, when a man enters the outer rim of the headgear, I'm not sure it's going to be worth the moans and groans and the rejection. Because I think there are a bunch of guys that tell them that I commend their social manners and charm over there at that table. However, it's the sort of thing that makes an administrator's fun.
Okay.
I just hesitate to do that.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're on camera, look.
Oh, we got 2 plates. That's what it was.
Just pull up your table, man.
Just sit on the edge of the buffet table.
You gotta put a little stool right in the middle.
Just move your chair over there, buddy.
And they got all that food on the roll around cart. Daniel just roll it over next to the
Cameraman.
Cam, show the Buddha.
I already saw it. Some people are... You're under pressure now, Tom.
Those
What are
words.
you gonna write, Tom?
Those words on there.
On where? Cameraman is missing me.
All the big letters.
Out. Out.
Becky. Come to her table.
You hungry, Bill?
Yeah, I'm seeing what you guys got.
So if you think this speech is a little schizophrenic and jumps around a bit, you're probably right, because I'm going to talk about all of those things, and I assure you it will be in 10 minutes or less. Just so you know where I am in this presentation, it helps me a little too. I'm at the part now where I get to talk about you, the class of 91. I call it my own little personality assessment. Now, one of the fun things and one of the very easy things about this sort of character assessment, is that I get to base my comments on nothing more than simple observation. And I've had the good fortune of having 2 years to watch the class of 91. Rest assured, I'm a very good watcher. I think I've identified some general characteristics that describe the class of 91. I believe that these characteristics truly are germane to this particular class. Now, as I go through these descriptions, some of you, and you know who you are, possess these characteristics in varying degree. Rest easy, you shall remain nameless for the most part. Let's start with right. For your information, your class GPA after 4 years at Great Falls High School is 2.68. I know this, you see, because Mrs. Bell looked it up for me. It's one of those obscure statistics that we keep in seniors. Now, 2.68 in terms of the GPA is good. Not wowzer, but good. And as a graduate of last year's class and a member of my own family frequently pointed out to me, you know, Dad, the correlation between intelligence and achievement really isn't that good. I'm saying that to your defense, folks. Seriously though, the class of 91 took and passed, more importantly, courses that made demands of you. 44% of this particular class will go on next year to post-high school education. More of you will no doubt make a similar decision at a later date, I hope. The class of 91 is a class that I would characterize as a class of good thinkers. You're people with good ideas. You demonstrated something that I would call divergency, and frequently came up with clever, if not altogether unorthodox, solutions to problems and situations. Number 2, I think that this particular class possesses a good work ethic. So you're probably thinking, come on, Clark, big deal. What's the importance of something called work ethic? What does it have to do with anything of significance? Well, folks, in my view, work ethic is that magical inner drive that enables people to take advantage of their talents and their abilities. It's one of those commodities that permits you, as an individual, to achieve what psychologists call self-actualization. Take my word for it. That's important. Now, as it relates to your work ethic, I know that perhaps fear was a major motivator for some of you. Those of you who were fortunate enough to have a little bit of contact with Coach Foley can relate to that kind of fear. For others in the class of 91, you may have been driven by certain other fears. You know, the fear of having to talk to Clark, the fear of having to talk to Mr. Warhank, the fear of facing Mr. Turner with a late assignment, the fear of not graduating, and the list goes on. Well, folks, whatever the motivation, this class, had an impressive work ethic, and it certainly contributed to both your individual and your class accomplishments. Friendly and funny. These aren't very clinical terms, but I believe they very affectionately apply to the class of 91. Some of you are very friendly, especially with each other. Now, it's not my intent here at this moment to embarrass any particular senior, but I really think I can best illustrate this point by using some personalized examples. Outstanding examples from the class of 91 of friendly were Johansi Manzanares and Nicole Palaji. Now, although not a senior, Nicole is obviously being well instructed in the friendly ways of the class of 91. Another good example of friendly is Jim Cater and Lita Jenkins. How about Mike Lorenz and Sarah Bull? I've seen them all being very friendly with each other. Now, there are also some funny people in this particular class. Point of clarification, if you will. I'm not thinking of lock-away funny. I'm thinking of funny as it relates to skits, routines at pep assemblies, weird faces, and some funny as well as a little strange sort of behavior in the senior parking lot. You might poo-poo funny as you're sitting out there this afternoon. But folks, funny and friendly are an important part of a school and go a long way to contributing to what we would call the climate in a school. Your good humor and your friendly manner made an enormous impact at Great Falls High School this year. In large measure, as the senior class goes, so goes the rest of the school. I thank the class of 91 for their contribution to the excellent mental health quotient at Great Falls High School. Another descriptor. I have compassionate / generous. I didn't know which one came first. I didn't know how to rank those, so I included them both. Those of us who have the good fortune of working at Great Falls High School have had the chance to see firsthand how this class has treated each other, more importantly, how you've treated yourself. What I've seen outside of just a few wild and crazy moments has been impressive. I've observed awareness, concern, and energy invested in causes that made a difference for other people. As a class, you got beyond the rhetoric of, ooh, that's a good idea, and actually displayed some action. And ladies and gentlemen, action is frequently the only difference between an idea and a plan. Other classes at Great Falls High School are the winners in getting to be around you this past year. I think other classes benefited in a vicarious way from your interest in other people and your generosity with others. That's in large measure what senior leadership is all about, showing other people that you've got the right stuff. It's one of the ways that other classes learn by having it acted out before them. So, class of 91, you've got your own personality, all right? I think you're a little zany. I think you're a little wild. I think you're bright. You're obviously verbal, and you're generous. And you are extremely outgoing and engaging. In my view, an interesting and attractive collection of individuals joining together to leave their mark and their contribution to the legacy of Great Falls High School. Okay, a little soapbox time here. Have another sip of Coke. This will be short and nearly painless. As a graduate of the class of 65, that's me. Sort of takes your breath away. It takes your breath away. You can imagine what it does to Mrs. Johnson, who's a little older than I am. Back to the point before she throws fruit at me. As a graduate of the class of 65, I'm positive that I was given some profound advice at an event very similar to this. 26 years later, I don't have the foggiest about what was said. I think that's a statement about a couple of things. One, my memory. Number two, the significance of the statement made at that event. Undaunted, it's with optimism that I hope your memory will be better and that I have something more significant to offer here today. I know you haven't asked for this advice, but I'm going to give it to you anyway, because like most adults, I've got a lot to say. Lest you don't ask anyone in my family. The problem with advice on a day like today's, you've probably heard most of this already from your parents, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, your sisters, your dogs, what have you. So at the risk of being redundant, I'm only going to offer you two things this afternoon. Two things to consider. Number one, keep your curiosity. Don't be afraid to follow your own internal compass and use that compass to savor the planet. Number two, strive to develop a heightened consciousness. By this, what I mean is be totally aware of who you are, of your strengths, your qualities, your attributes, and be conscious of the fragile and at times precarious nature of life. Use this consciousness throughout your life, even on those hog-dog days that are bound to come along every now and then. You don't have to be a sports fan to appreciate the metaphor that exists in the world of sport. In conclusion, I borrow such a metaphor. Treat every experience, every opportunity, and every situation as though it is your own personal World Series, and this is your last at-bat. Try not to get hit by the pitch, and don't go through life looking for a walk. Get a power grip right down on the very end of the bat, folks. And when the pitch comes your way, swing for the fences. With that, class of 91, on behalf of the individuals at this table, congratulations. A sincere thank you for the contributions that you made to Great Falls High School. We love you, and with a kiss for luck, you're on your way. At this point, Mr. Davis will make a presentation. I promise you I will be shorter. That's because I'm older. That's because I was in the class of 62. And I have got guts enough to tell you that Mr. Johnson's older than I am. Each year at Great Falls High School, the principal has followed the tradition of naming a recipient for the Principal's Award. This year is no exception. Many years ago, I was fortunate enough to be in on the selection of the very first recipient. Most of you have spent your 4 years at Great Falls High School, and as so many of you, in your own way, have made major and minor contributions. All of those contributions have made you the senior class you are today. You have excelled in academics, extracurriculars, you have spearheaded and been behind winning musical performances, speech, and drama meets. You have contributed in many, many ways to the health and welfare and well-being of Great Falls High School. You have added positive memories to our lives, and you've just begun. So selecting one individual to be named as the recipient of this award became a real soul-searching event. Principal's Award recipient name will be added to the outstanding list of former recipients on the plaque which hangs in the main floor outside the office. The individual will also receive a financial award of $200, which we will hope that they will put towards their future endeavors. This year's award is being presented to an individual who has demonstrated outstanding leadership throughout the high school career, who has been highly visible as a representative of the high school in academics, co-curriculars, and extracurriculars, who has earned the respect of graduating peers and enthusiastic fans and students, who has excelled in a schedule of college prep classes as a result of hard work, dedication, and a demonstration of effort to make the most of his or her potential, who has been involved in athletics, music, National Junior Honor Society, National Honor Society, drama, student government, and many, many, many other activities, who has been described very frequently by staff as a scholar and a leader and a gentleman or a lady. I share in the use of these accolades when I think about these individuals. They amplify the highest qualities of the 1991 graduates of Great Falls High School. I hope that you will join with me at this time in congratulating both of the 1991 Principal Award winners. By the way, both of these award winners are third-generation Bison. Please welcome and will they come forward, Kathy Van Diegem and Paul Bright.
I would just like to thank Mr. Davis and say that I could not have received such an honor without the support of my parents and my friends and the teachers and administrators that I've had. And I can think of many people who deserve this award, and those of you who know who you are, and I share this with you. Thank you.
Thank you as well.
Now I have a thank you note to read. This is to the class of 1991. Your parents and the committee for project graduation deeply appreciate your generous contribution of $300 to your senior party. Your generosity will be remembered by you long after the fun is over. Go now to your party and enjoy every minute of it. Thank you, project graduation committee. And also, they wanted to let you guys know that tickets still are, you can get them from Mrs. Fry if you don't have one yet.
At this time, we would like to recognize our class sponsors. People at the end of the table, I'd like to let them know how much we appreciate the time and effort they put forward for our homecoming, our junior prom, and now graduation. So I'd like to present them these gifts to show them how much we love and appreciate them. Mr. Talker. Mr. Bennett. Mr. Fisher. while just crowd up towards the TV screen and enjoy it.
Still coming out my eyes. Hi.
Why don't you call me and I'll double check? Yeah, I should have brought that. Okay, and I'll give, and don't forget.
Where is it?
It's kind of by yours.
I'll just, I don't know, I'm just going to go home for somebody else again. If I don't talk to you.
Well, thank you for stopping by. We'll see you at the graduation party. See, there's just, I remember that thing sounds.
You are going to speak clearly and simply, and you're just going to do so good, okay?